News On. Brought to you by Indigo.
Well, before I begin the news hour this evening, just to say we have repeatedly asked BJP spokespersons to come on our channel. We have contacted over 10 different BJP spokespersons and leaders, and they have told us that they have been told not to speak on our Nitin Gadkari story. I'm putting this on record tonight, lest you note that not one BJP leader is willing to come on Times Now this evening. Warm welcome to Anjali Damania. She's been taking on Nitin Gadkari. Tonight she'd be feeling vindicated. Not for what you exposed though, but for an even bigger expose. Artosh Singh Bal, political editor of Open Magazine. Majid Memon has been defending Gadkari. I don't know if he'll be able to defend Gadkari tonight. General Secretary of the NCP, Bharat Kumar Raut of the Shiva Sena. Also with us tonight, Minhas Merchant, author, publisher and one of India's most prominent columnists, Gagan Sethi, chairperson of the Jan Vikas and Centre for Social Justice in Ahmedabad tonight. In Delhi, KG Suresh. My first question is to you. Columnist KG Suresh, who I am told feels that we are being a little unfair to the BJP. Why do you think so?
Well, I think let's face it, Arnab. The thing is that if you are accusing somebody, he has to be given a fair opportunity to respond. First of all, Mr. Gadkari went personally to each and every television channel a couple of days back. No other party president would be doing that. Secondly, Mr. Gadkari, there is no illegality established so far. The illegality has to be established by an official or judicial investigation or a court of law. Much more serious allegations have been leveled even against the Prime Minister and the Home Minister of this country. Did they resign? That is the question. Now, merely on the basis of allegations, there cannot be a resignation.
Mr. Suresh, you still have a defense for what Gadkari has done or is possibly doing, or the questions that remain over propriety? Propriety, Mr. Suresh.
Arnab, I'm not here to defend anyone, but I just want to say that in this country, we gave even Ajmal Kasab, the whole world saw him committing what he did. Even he was given a fair trial in this country up to Supreme Court. Doesn't Mr. Nitin Gadkari deserve a fair trial?
Sure he does.
He himself has said that
sure he does.
Open to all kinds of investigations.
Sure he does.
You investigate.
Sure he does. But what is the media doing? The media is only asking the questions.
Why doesn't the government?
The media is only asking the questions. The media is asking.
Order a probe.
Well, the government has not ordered a probe, and that is another part of the story. Why is the Ministry of Corporate Affairs not ordered a probe? But, Mr. Suresh, Hartosh, 1 second. I'm going to Hartosh because I'm going to. Ravi Shankar Prasad says when he demanded.
Again, Arnab, one more thing. I want to raise one more issue. Issue is that if Mr. Gadkari, in his case, is public money involved. That is the issue.
That's not the issue.
Public money is involved.
That's not the issue.
I'm talking about IRB.
He holds a very important post. He's the leader of the opposition. Anjali wanted to come in.
Was there something wrong with the tendering process?
I am asking you tonight.
These are the questions that needs to be answered.
Mr. Rosa, aren't you worried?
Beyond that,
as a BJP leader, aren't you worried about the fact that your party president is probably proving to be politically the greatest liability on your own party?
So as I said, today it's a stage of mere allegation, as Mr. Majid Memon rightly said. In case of Congress party, there was a report from the CAC so far as Colgate scam and 2G scams are concerned, a detailed noting of an officer of Haryana government insofar as Vadra's case is concerned. All statutory and constitutional functionaries had opined who were cast duty to opine.
Okay, so you are saying there are no facts about Gadkari. You are saying tonight, then you say tonight I'll give you the facts. You and Mr. Suresh are supporting Mr. Gadkari tonight. So can I ask you a couple of questions?
We are not supporting, we very categorically say that if he is guilty, he should be punished, but you can't presume him to be guilty.
No, you were not so patient when it came to Raja, Kalmadi or anyone else. Your logic has changed tonight. Your logic has changed tonight.
Remarks and reports of a constitutional authority.
So your last excuse is he's not a constable of it. No, what?
You have a...
Suresh, yes. Yes, Suresh.
You have a Congress government in Maharashtra and also in Delhi, and you are saying there is a ridiculous argument being given that Mr. Gadkari can prejudice the investigations. Can there be anything more ridiculous than this?
Mr. Memon, reply.
Yeah, now see, please let us understand. You see, for or against Gadkari for political motivation probably may not lead us to truth and justice. Let us understand, Mr. Gadkari is entitled, his chartered accountant or his company secretary is entitled to put forth his explanation for all the queries that are raised by this channel right away. But then these are appearing to be not just one, but a series of them and serious ones. So therefore, propriety requires what we feel. Those who are speaking for Gadkari in our debate today may please reconsider that I think it will enhance his stature and the image of BJP if Mr. Gadkari volunteers to step out till the name is cleared after the initial probe. I don't think anything is lost in that.
Well, I don't think the nation should be grateful to him for that, should it? Artosh, that's the least that he should do.
It's not just about Gadkari.
No, I mean the problem is, and I'm saying, going to state clearly, the problem in the BJP today is, Hartosh, that people are saying, some BJP leaders are saying the only reason why Gadkari is being asked to stay is so that the leadership fight does not break out before the Gujarat elections. Because if Gadkari goes, who will make the BJP president? Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj? Yes, you can deny it, Mr. Roza. You know it. Your smile is a giveaway tonight. The only group that does not want Gadkari to go is the group which is worried about the succession battle.
My admission, please.
And Mr. Jethmalani wants him to quit. Now don't forget that.
And Mr. Jethmalani wants him to quit. Yes,
if that is the thinking in the BJP, then they are making a big mistake. The longer Mr. Gadkari stays, the more mired will the BJP be in the same muck that surrounds the Congress today. When I listen to these politicians speak today on your program, I'm amazed at the fact that we've lost all standards of public morality. That they don't realize questions of propriety are very distinct from questions of criminal guilt, and taking responsibility for this and stepping aside from public office is something that should be taken as granted with the kind of charges that Mr. Gadkari faces.
Isn't it a very risky strategy?
Seem to believe otherwise.
Isn't it very risky? I'm asking once again, Yatin Oza and Mr. Suresh, this is a very, very risky strategy. I'm asking you also, Mr. Bharat Kumar Rao. It's a risky strategy.
No,
you will not just tonight, but forever lose your right to question anyone in the Congress party of UP of corruption. That's the brutal reality, Mr. Roza, Mr. Suresh and Mr. Bharat Kumar Rao, with all respect.
But I'm not saying there should not be probe. I'm saying you do the probe, but there is a difference.
That you have.
There is a difference between the allegations made against Raja, Kalmadi and others and Gadkari. Because somebody holding
Dr. Subramanian Swamy leveled serious allegations against Mr. Chidambaram. Did he resign?
Oh, so that's the logic now, because Mr. Chidambaram...
exactly I was going to say.
Because Mr. Chidambaram did not resign.
I was about to say.
He had to resign. He had to resign. Nobody insisted that he should resign.
Can I come in here? Mr. Roza,
not accepted by the court of law.
The argument being put...
Arnab, can I say something?
No, one second.
Arnab, can I say something?
Make Mr. Gagan Sethi
can I come in? All I want to...
Gagan Sethi, they are saying tonight, those supporting Gadkari, that Chidambaram did not resign. Why should Gadkari resign?
At least I am not supporting Gadkari. That is
you are not supporting Gadkari. No.
Mr. Sethi,
whether it is Salman Khurshid.
Yeah, can I say I've been listening to everybody very, very patiently.
Or anybody, but let there be a proper investigation by a judicial or legal authority, and then somebody be declared guilty.
Mr. Merchant, we do the investigation. Eventually tonight, if Nitin Gadkari is watching this, your message to him. Pack up before.
I think, I know it's a question of not only political morality, it's a question of political strategy.
Yeah.
I think, as Hartosh said and Mr. Sethi said earlier, it's a question of whether Mr. Gadkari, if he steps aside strategically, that will actually enhance his reputation.
Well,
and he can come back if he's exonerated.
Provided he has the material to clear himself.
Absolutely.
We're not passing judgment.
Should give him the chance.
Well, I'm saying it tonight. I'm going to say it once more. Mr. Nitin Gadkari, please come on Times Now. We have some straight questions for you. We'd very much like to hear your point of view. Please come on this channel and take those questions. They won't be cozy interviews, but they will be worth your time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.